Hey guys, it's Tara. We're back. Kinda for a minute. Sorry. It's been crazy around here lately. I mean, y'all, we just lived through a storm. Okay, like a storm. Like probably won't happen again in my lifetime. Storm. And it's crazy. And we talk about it like it was Katrina or something. I don't want to be extreme. Katrina was a catastrophe. But this was a storm. This was hard, y'all. This was hard. This is a hard one. We probably won't see it again in our lifetime. So let's just sit with that for a minute. Let's recap. Let's reflect back. Let's start with this though. I haven't quit YouTube. It's just harder, y'all. A friend, Chris, hey, messaged and he was like, are you still gonna do your vlog? Newsflash, but I'd never really considered this being just a vlog, which it is. It totally is, but I was really trying to gear it more towards makeup, and without even realizing it, I transformed it into more of a vlog than a beauty channel. And I'm cool with that. I like that because I don't feel so much pressure to only talk beauty, because let's be real, I'm a broke bitch now. Newsflash, I can't, at this moment in time, I can't afford the amount of makeup I was buying a year ago. You know what I mean? I always had new stuff coming in. I always had something new to try, to review, to talk to you about. And that's not my reality right now. I'm not saying I won't get back to that, but my reality right now looks different than when I started this whole thing. And it was never supposed to just be makeup, obviously. I wanted to talk about real life, my struggles, my past, my future, my present. I just love makeup, and that's what really kind of got me into YouTube to start with. But I like this idea of just a vlog channel, and it can be makeup, or it can be addiction, or it can just be everyday crap. It doesn't need to be any certain thing. A vlog channel to me is just my everyday, what I'm dealing with at the moment, what I'm struggling with, what I'm loving. Happy, bad, sad, in between, it doesn't matter. And I like the idea of that. I hope that you guys will ride with me. You have so far, and I appreciate it more than you will ever know. I know I've been very hit and miss lately. More miss. It's just not as easy now. I don't wake up as early. I feel bad when I'm talking this loud, in the middle of the day. I'm obviously interrupting or disturbing someone. So I just don't do it. But I'm going to start trying, main word. I'm going to start trying to take advantage of the times that I do have alone and try to really get back into this. Fingers crossed, right? Okay, so we're going to recap. Oh, wait, and my hair. Y'all, I can get my hair up. Hey. It's been years, okay? It's been years since I've been able to do this. So, hey. So we're going to recap on this storm, okay? We're going to recap. So, my experience with this storm. I'm in Kentucky, as you know. The power, let's start with the power. The power went off about Thursday morning at like 2 a.m., early Thursday morning. Woke up, no power. Cool, it's cold, but like, it's all right. Watched my phone, had on like 3 layers of clothes. Watched my phone. We can charge it in my grandmother's car without it having to run. So like, we had charge, we were good, right? Thank God for streaming services though. Lifesaver. So yeah, we could charge our phones, we could do, cool. So we stayed here all day Thursday and spent the night Thursday night. Woke up Friday. By the time Friday hit, we had the full ice storm, little bit of snow. Shit was going pretty bad, right? Okay, like we already had the shit roads, we already had the crap weather, which is what made the power go off, right? So we wake up Friday. We have no water or power. Power's still out, but Friday morning we wake up and no water either. So me, Mom, and my grandmother decide we're going to go to my dad's. He still has power. He has water, warmth, food, TV, hello. We load up, given I have to move at least 2 trees out of my road because they have fallen over due to the ice weighing them down. And we brave it. Now, keep in mind, I live on a hill, so when I say brave it, I truly mean brave it because it wasn't easy. Thank God for SUVs, right? So we get to my dad's, we stay most of the day. We come home in time to feed the dogs dinner, and we grabbed McDonald's, because we're hungry. We don't make it in this house 3 minutes when my grandmother says, "Who wants to go back?" It's cold. It's dark. It's quiet. And it sucks. So we decide we're going to actually pack bags, take the dogs, all 3 dogs, and we're just going to go stay. So that's what we do. Now, my dad lives in a small 2-bedroom apartment. Not really allowed dogs unless, like, you're pre-approved through the management and all this crap. Like, okay. So we now have 4 adults and 3 dogs in a 2-bedroom apartment. I sleep in the recliner. My mom took the couch. And we gave my grandmother the spare room. Y'all, we ended up there for 13 days. Can I just repeat that? We were there 13 days. I slept in a recliner for 13 nights. We had like one main room, right? Which means we all shared a TV. The dogs, I had to start walking them on a leash because like they can't just run there. Like there's people, there's cars, there's just, you don't let your dog off leash there. They're used to being able to run at my house and just be free and whatever. So that was interesting. They didn't have any room to run, which, we didn't either. We didn't have any room to move, hardly. But you know what? Like, we were warm. We were safe. We had water. We had power. We had TV. We had food. I'm not really, like, complaining. It was rough. Listen, it was rough, okay? But, like, I'm not complaining. I felt so bad. We had no choice but to leave our cats. Our cats they're not used to cat carriers. They're not used to being in the car. They go inside, outside here. I don't have any, like, main roads or anything. It's a very small chance they would get hit. So the cats were, there was nothing we could do. We came home every other day to make sure they all had food, clean litter boxes, full water. We set up little like warming stations in our house where we loaded blankets, pillows, extra towels, and we would just like bunch them up in the middle of a bed or the couch or the chair so they could at least curl up to something warm and fuzzy. Obviously they were fine, but like it tore me up because you can't sit an animal down and be like, yo, this is what's going on. We'll be back tomorrow to feed you. Don't worry. You can't do that to an animal. So like my poor cats just saw us driving away. They didn't know we were coming back. It's traumatized me. I'm sure they're fine. It traumatized me. I feel so guilty, or I felt so guilty at the time because they don't know, y'all. Like, they don't, I felt so bad. But obviously, they all made it. We all made it. It's okay. Spring is gonna suck because, like, the amount of trees and limbs that broke, fell, whatever, during that storm, okay, like, my fields are just covered in broken limbs and branches, and I mean trees split all the way down to the center, halfway down, and I mean like big trees. I'm not talking like little bullshit bushes. We have a crop of bamboo at the bottom of my hill. Half of it is touching the ground because the weight of the ice like snapped them. It's crazy. Like, that was a storm, y'all. 13 days. I've not been away from my home 13 days in a row since like high school. That's the longest I think in my lifetime our power's been out that long. I think before that it was like 4 days was the longest it had been. 13 days. And I'd say about half of that we didn't have water either, which, I mean, we weren't here, it didn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, and this is not just me. Like, my whole community right here, like, we were all out of power. We were all out of water. Like, I think there's some people in West Virginia that are still without power. Like, or they were, like, last week. That's crazy. That's crazy. I hope we don't live through another storm like that. It was beautiful to look out for, like, 2 days, you know, and then you're over it. Then it's like, okay, it's pretty, but, like, I'd really like to get back to my normal life. I had to miss 2 days of work because I couldn't get there. Not because of power or water. Like, the roads were so bad, I couldn't get there. My poor store ran on 2 people for a week because they were the only 2 that lived close enough that could even get there. Like, the rest of us, we couldn't even drive to work because the roads were so slick, y'all. Like, holy crap. The sidewalk, the grass, y'all, the grass. Like, screw crunchy. Okay, the grass was beyond crunchy. It had a solid layer this thick of ice. I mean, I could have went ice skating in my tennis shoes. Well, I did a couple times. Like, there was no stepping on it and it crunching down. Like, no. Like, y'all, it was solid. And I mean, the trees were solid. The ground was solid. The grass was solid. The cars, the windshields. It took us 4 hours just to get my mom's door open one day. It was frozen. So solid. So thick. It took us 4 hours just to get her door open. Y'all, that's too much. Okay, listen, I love winter. Winter is my favorite. But even I was over the bitch. Like, can we just get to spring? And boy, did spring come. It's been so pretty this week. Y'all, it was 75 degrees yesterday. I was in capris and a windbreaker. And not 2 weeks ago, I was snowed in with no power or water because of the ice. And 2 weeks later, it was 75 degrees yesterday. I was in capris and a windbreaker. Can we say bipolar? Like, hello. Global warming and climate change obviously is real. Look at your temperature outside. Shit's crazy. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh, and it may be 70 degrees today, but tonight it may get 22. I'm sorry, huh? Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's nuts. Apparently, we're getting another stimulus, though. That's good. They should all be out by the end of the month. Fingers crossed. Your girl really wants a pair of Raycon earbuds. Okay, I've been looking at those for a hot minute now. I was just waiting to see if we were going to get that stimulus because that's the one thing I said I wanted with that money. I'm going to order me a pair of Raycons, y'all. Like, I'm sick of the string, the wires, because I have Samsung. We don't get the cute little iPods like you Apple people do. And no, I'm not willing to trade to go to Apple just for the iPods. Sorry. Apple's too damn confusing for my mind. I need something a little simpler. I don't care to say it. Doesn't bother me one bit. Apple is complicated. It's too complicated. Like, it's a phone. And why do I have to spend $50 extra for an accessory I need, but y'all don't provide it? And then I gotta pay $50 extra for some, like, charger or some crazy crap? No. Nah. I'll stick with my Samsung. I'll just pay the $75 for some Raycon earbuds. Call it a day. Totally acceptable. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that stimulus because I really, really want those headphones. Y'all, this is hard. This is hard right now. I don't know why. I think it's probably because I live a really boring life and I'm struggling to come up with things to talk about for anything. I mean, it's not just for a vlog, but just as in general. Like, my day in and day out doesn't change that much. I'm home, I go to work, I come back home. It's not, I don't live a life that things change on the spur of the moment. I don't do anything exciting. My life day to day doesn't really change much. So me trying to talk about any type of subject for any length of time it's difficult right now. Yeah, this is hard. This is really hard. Yeah. I know I'm looking a little scary, but so I had a big sty on the outside corner of this eye during that storm, and I slept on it, and it like broke open and it like oozed, and the next morning I like went to rub my eye and it was stuck to like my eyelashes, so like it yanked. Like, let me see if I can get you in there. Like, I have no eyelashes right here. Like, they start like here in the middle of my eye. So, that's cute. That's fun. That's going to take forever for them to grow back. Great. Yeah, got the hair up. Hey. My cute little dance bun, Hey, Hannah. My little dance bun. It's about all I can do right now. But you know what? It's progress. And now that I know that I can get my hair up, I haven't worn it down. I haven't worn it down like almost since the storm happened, because that's when I realized I could get half of it up. And I think it's been down, I think I've worn it down like twice since then, because now that I know I can get it up, y'all, it's going to be up like all the time. Like this is a permanent fixture now for a while, because like it's exciting. And it's something different. I can do something different with my hair. I haven't been able to say that in years, so this is a big moment. This is a monumental step for me right here. So yeah, I'm gonna freely wear my hair up a lot now. So y'all, I've got to catch my little notes. I've got to catch the rerun of that Oprah with the royal family. Not because I'm really big on Oprah or the royal family. I really don't know shit about the royal family, except for their, names, But apparently some tea, I'm a nosy girl. And I want to know what the hype is, so it's supposed to be rerunning. And I wrote on my notes that it was Friday at 8, but I cannot find it on my TV guide. So I'm going to have to research that. And then the Grammys, y'all, the Grammys are Sunday. I'm curious how it's going to look different. Because of COVID, we've been in quarantine. Some of the artists, I'm sure, a lot of the artists are new to me. I don't really listen to the radio. If it doesn't come across my screen on a TikTok or YouTube, odds are I'm not going to know it. I'm not a radio person. I'm a Spotify person. I make my own playlists, what I want to listen to, not just whatever's on, and I've gotten really spoiled with that. And the commercials on radio drive me up the wall. So I've become a little spoiled. I don't really do the radio. So I want to watch the Grammys just to see what's new, what's different. That's kind of when I do my little recap of the year's music. I'd be really curious. Billie Eilish. I'm not really a Billie Eilish fan, but I did watch her documentary last weekend. And they played a lot. They played a lot of her songs from, I guess it would have been her first album. I really don't know. I've never even listened to an album. I've just listened to, the songs that are popular from her. But every song they played in that documentary, I genuinely liked. I enjoyed. She's not so much my cup of tea. But I was surprised. I was surprised at how well I liked it. I liked the documentary. I thought it was really good. Kept my interest. I really wish they would have talked more about her dance. That's kind of why I watched it to begin with. I know she's a former dancer. She got hurt. Don't know how. Don't know what she hurt, but it stopped her dancing, which is when she kind of transitioned into music. I thought it would touch on that a little more. It didn't. I was a little bummed. But it was still a really good documentary. And I did download her music. Well, I didn't download it. I found it on Spotify and clicked it as a favorite so I could go back and listen to it. I know she won 5 Grammys last year. I want to know this year what she wins. I don't know that she's really had a lot of new music, but I'm interested to kind of follow and see how she sweeps up this year, because she really banked it last year. She got 5 Grammys. Her brother won a Grammy for Best Producer on her album. And her brother produces her albums and is her writing partner, which I didn't know. I thought she wrote all her own music herself. She does. She collaborates with him, but I didn't know she had a partner. And it's her brother. How cool. And they still live in their old little childhood house. Nobody's upgraded anything except maybe a car. They still live your normal average life in a normal ass house with a normal family. And it's nice. She's so young. Oh God. And it's adorable when she meets Justin Bieber. Adorable. She's such a fan, and it's adorable because that's how I would be with Justin Timberlake, if I met NSYNC, I would die, and she kind of has that same reaction, and it was just adorable. She's only 17, or at least in the documentary, she's 17, mind blown, right? 5 Grammys, crazy. crazy, massive career, and she's 17, y'all. Like, can we not eat her up and spit her out? Can we maybe learn from the Justin Bieber era and let this poor girl live and just be a human, like be a kid, be whatever, without us like tanking her because she's popular or whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel bad for celebrities, especially young ones. They don't know, you know. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. I'm sorry, guys. I've been gone too long because this isn't as organic and natural as it once was. And maybe it's just because I don't really have anything to talk about. Normally, I try to talk about some type of makeup or skincare or something I've seen or whatever. I just don't right now. I feel like I'm just living in a limbo. I'm just in this moment, and there's nothing really nothing to really like look forward to. But I mean, that sounds bad, but like my day to day doesn't change. And especially now, I'm not getting anything in the mail. I'm not out shopping. I'm not buying anything. I'm just here. That's literally it. I'm just here, and then I go to work, and then I'm just right back here. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. So it just makes this kind of difficult, like I'm still doing good in sobriety. I'm still off my Suboxone. All that's still the same. Everything's just kind of the same as it was last time I checked in, except for that crazy ice storm. Like, woo! And hopefully we're getting another stimulus. Fingers crossed. We're supposed to be getting it by the end of the month. So, but that's it. That's it. There's literally nothing's changed. This is now basically a vlog. I'm probably going to change the description because it's not really so much about makeup anymore. But I don't want it to be like an addiction recovery thing either. I just want it to be an open place where whatever it is that we're on the topic of, it doesn't matter because we don't have to fit into anything. We don't have to be one thing, we can be multifaceted and talk about whatever. And sometimes talking about whatever is hard because I don't have any type of like interesting life. I'm not out here like trying new things and doing all this and doing the most. That's so far from me. But hopefully, we can stay engaged, and I'll try to get back on a better routine with this. And maybe the more I get on a better routine with this, it'll just come easier, But yeah, we're going to try this out. And just kind of see where it takes us. I don't have any plans. I don't have any expectations. I know this isn't going to last forever, and I will be able to get more into what I started this to be about, hopefully soon, but I don't know when soon is going to be. So we're going to try this, and we're going to keep it moving, hopefully, and I will try to be back on more regularly and not space it out. It's just so hard, guys. It's hard to keep up. It's hard to find the time. It's hard to find, not the time, but the right time, because I don't want to interrupt other people that live in this house. That's kind of hard. But we're going to try this, and we're just going to keep our options open and expectations low. Okay? So I will try to be back hopefully next week at least. Give me your feedback. Let me know. Give me topics. Give me something. Anything. And yeah, we'll see where this gets us. All right? Bye, guys.